Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 4520 Southwest Marigold Street here in Portland. Located in the basement, gaining access to the line. There's a 4-inch cast iron stack here in the basement, right by the basin sink. We're coming in through a 2-inch ABS cleanout that very quickly swaps to cast iron. Checking the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. And we are currently going to leave water off. Although, I can probably turn that one on. I'll try and get some water running here in just a second. It's kind of a trickier one without risking water coming out the back end. Yep, good to go.
Keep it running?
Yep, thank you. All right, got some water running here. We are zeroed out and off we go here. Transitioning to 4-inch ABS. We went through a belly there just a moment ago. We'll reassess that on the way out when the line is fully drained. Right now we get somewhat of an exaggerated view of it with water currently running. Now we're into 6-inch concrete. A little subterranean friend to greet us here at the main lateral connection. They're about 96 feet out. And given the distance we just ran and the overall slope and grade of the line, it looks like we went down the hillside from what I can tell. We'll try and go verify that here as we come back in. All right, this one located out front. I didn't have any luck out there, although that's not the direction I thought it was going. It looks like it's going off the back hillside, so we're going to pull back in here. It's kind of a tricky area to traverse, so we're going to get closer into the fence line and try and locate there. All the concrete pipe drains off beautifully. It's super clean. There's a couple random little items in it. That's to be expected, honestly, in concrete pipe that's this age. For the average line this old, very nice looking pipe there and quite a clean line. All right, so that, I was actually wrong originally. The line does actually go out the front. Just a very deep line. I couldn't locate out front because of the depth. But I just did another locate there on the side, and between those two I can tell it's heading out to the street. So the line exits out the right side of the home as you face the house from the street, and then shoots out to the road. We're running the basin sink down here right now to see if we see the water ripple there. Right as you dive here, you pick up a Y connection, which could be a couple things. It could be a drain coming into it from the basin sink down here. Could be a storm system tie-in. And it could be that the guys that installed this ran out of turn pieces and all they had left was a Y connection. So it's kind of hard to say what that is exactly. It would be highly unlikely to be something like a party line, though, given where we are located. All right, just got the belly located here on the outside of the house. Push back out here to the end of it. You're at about 1 inch of standing water. The camera head gets submerged. It's not much more than that, inch and a quarter. You'll see my paint markings on the right side of the house, a green X at each end of the repair, and a line in between. And the depths I'm getting there are between about 6.5 feet deep, where the belly dissipates off at the end of it, and then about 6 feet deep at the start. And it dissipates out here at about 23 feet approximately. Anyway, because of the amount of standing water there and the proximity to the home, its close proximity, that's what I'm going to recommend a repair on. After any repairs are done, make sure a rescope is performed to check the work, and you want to do that rescope after the line has been buried or the trench is closed, not beforehand, or you're not going to catch any settling problems like you currently have here. That piece of pipe there probably looked perfect before the trench was closed, so that's the time you want to do a rescope on it, just to check that. Otherwise, the rest of the line here coming back in on either side of the belly all appears to be in good condition. Has good flow and is functioning properly at this time. Overall, the line is functioning, but it is draining slow due to the belly there. The line has quite a smell coming off of it. In fact, if you were here before I started the camera up, I was talking about how there was probably a belly in the line. That kind of smell often happens when you do have a belly because it's catching debris as it comes through the sewer pipe, and stuff is not clearing the area readily and quickly like you want it to. If for some reason the belly is not corrected, what you want to do is treat this line like a septic system, essentially. Toilet paper only, ideally folded toilet paper, no wipes, paper towels, tampons, flushable wipes, grease, things that are not going to break down appropriately like toilet paper does. There are some things you can do to help mitigate buildup, but ideally I would like to see it corrected so you don't have to deal with any potential blockages associated with it. And if for some reason, again, it's not repaired, I would rescope the line at the 1 year mark to take a look at it, see how it's looking. Every household lives different from one another. If you have one little old lady here versus 4 people, you're going to see a difference in buildup, and sometimes you have to do maintenance cleanings to keep buildup at bay.